It's a big week for you. You guys got the reunion coming up. 3 words to describe it.
3 words: terrifying, exhausting, oh my God, frightening.
Where does your relationship end up with the ladies at the end of this thing?
You know, I personally was able to work through my issues at the reunion. I ended up in a good place with anyone I had issues with, but not everyone did. So
it's easier to step away from a computer and leave things yeah, exactly.
Well, somebody did.
Yes.
Wow, way to open that up. All right.
I feel like Erika in the hot seat. I don't know how it's going to go for her. I feel like Andy asked her all the questions that you could ever ask, but did she answer them up to your standards and everybody's standards?
She addressed all the questions that she was asked. She was definitely put in a hot seat. It was the most difficult reunion for her, absolutely. But she answered all the questions. She did not run. She did not hide. She showed up. And it was not easy for her, and Andy had a hard job to do. He had a lot of questions that, he had to ask, and he did. So it was very uncomfortable at times, trust me.
I talked with your sister earlier. There's a tear-filled moment at the end. What can you tell us?
It's okay to cry.
Something comes up about our mom, and that's always a very emotional moment. And my sister Kathy holds a lot in. I'm more of an open person, and Kathy just tends to hold a lot in. So something came up, and I think something she's been holding in, it just kind of like the floodgates open. It was really interesting to see her like that, and with all the people there and the cameras, because that's really not how she is. So then that got me going, and it was really interesting, and it was sad. It was a hard moment, but I think it was actually good for her. A little therapeutic, probably.
Listen, tears can heal us all. You'd be surprised. I'm a crier. I'm probably going to cry when I watch it. Does Erika leave this thing with any friends? How's she end up?
I'm her friend. Yes, of course she has friends. Yes, she does. She does.
Please turn real fast around these cameras.
Hi, girls.
Hi. We call her the Ramona Coaster because she is all over the place.
Tell me about this girls trip. This Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip just dropped. Mashup. People are going crazy.
Yeah, that was actually wild. That was actually, of all the things I've done, probably the most difficult, most exhausting. Not the most difficult, the most exhausting thing I've done. There was no downtime. It was filmed more like Big Brother style. So there were cameras everywhere in the house. There was no 30-minute breaks or anything. I think, no, absolutely not. So, you would wake up stumbling. They're like, "Hi, can we get an interview?" I haven't even brushed my teeth yet. So that was wild, and kind of being thrown together with all these women from all these other franchises. I think the fans are going to love it. It's a wild ride, but it was exhausting. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Well, good entertainment, is it not?
It's definitely entertaining, though.
Okay.
Even I was entertained. I came into as a cast member and also a fan. Yeah. So I was bring me the popcorn and a margarita.
Awesome. What a gift to be a fan and on it. That's awesome.
Call it that. You call it what you want, okay?
I'm calling it a gift.
I call it a gift, but go ahead.
Can we just address the elephant on the red carpet? And it's not me in a squirrel costume. And that is slightly weird that I'm in a squirrel costume, but you look amazing head to toe. Talk to me about your costume.
It was the first costume I saw at Trashy Lingerie, and I didn't have a lot of time.
I'm going with, it's like the greatest showgirl.
I said, okay, I like this. Greatest show woman.
Yeah, show woman.
Yes, and it feels good. And I saw David Gordon Green made the same choice. I feel like I'm in good company. Right? It was a good choice here. I was going to send a picture to Jamie and say, is this okay? Is this appropriate? But I thought, she's probably busy, so I took a risk tonight. Run! Go home now! I am just so honored to be part of such an iconic film that has been around for, is it 43 years now? I kind of want to play that number down, but I think that's the number now. And I'm just so proud to be back doing what I love so much, which is my first love, acting. And I could not be happier and more honored to be a part of this film. And I have another movie coming out, a Christmas movie, ironically. I've got the horror movie. It's called the Housewives of the North Pole, which is like kind of funny. It's not actually affiliated with the Real Housewives, but it's like a feel-good, a happy, funny, like beautiful, visually magical Christmas movie, which comes out right after this movie. So it's just exciting.